You don't feel drained after socializing by accident. At first, everything seems fine. You're talking, listening, engaging. You can hold a conversation. You can be present. Nothing feels obviously wrong. But afterwards, it hits. That drop in energy, that need to be alone, that quiet exhaustion you can't fully explain. And it's confusing, because you might have enjoyed it. You might like the people you were with. So why do you feel so drained? Here's the shift. You're not just socializing, you're managing. Managing how you come across, what you say, how you respond, even if you don't realize it. There's a constant layer of awareness running in the background. Am I saying the right thing? How am I being perceived? Should I respond differently? And that takes energy, a lot more than just being yourself naturally. There's also the emotional side of it. You're not just exchanging words, you're reading tone, picking up on reactions, adjusting to the other person. And if you're someone who pays attention to that, it becomes effort, subtle but constant. There's also something deeper happening. Your brain treats social situations as something to navigate carefully, because being accepted matters. So it stays alert, monitoring, adapting, trying to keep everything balanced. And even if nothing goes wrong, that alert state doesn't switch off immediately. So when the interaction ends, your system drops. And that drop feels like exhaustion. There's also the build-up. If you've had multiple interactions or you haven't had time to reset between them, it accumulates. Each conversation adding a little more, until you finally stop and feel all of it at once. That's why it doesn't always show up during the interaction. It shows up after, when everything goes quiet. So the shift isn't about avoiding people completely. It's about understanding what's actually draining you. Not just the interaction, but how you're showing up within it. And once you see that, you can start to adjust. You don't have to manage every moment. You don't have to filter everything you say. You don't have to carry the entire interaction. Even small changes make a difference. Letting yourself be a bit more natural, allowing pauses, not overthinking every response. Because the less you manage, the less energy it takes. And maybe that's the truth. You don't feel drained because socializing is the problem. You feel drained because of the effort happening beneath it. And once that effort softens, so does the exhaustion. Not completely, but enough to feel lighter and more like yourself.